Welcome to Mistletoe and Masonry, Christmas on the Square. Enjoy festive tunes about lodge holiday cheer. Me as North Pole Worshipful Master, a Tyler saving Christmas, and a fraternal 12 days of Christmas. Light the burning tapers and sing along with the brethren.
On the first day of Christmas, my lodge bestowed on me further light in Ma-son-ree.
On the second day of Christmas, my lodge bestowed on me 2 Saints John, further light in Ma-son-ree.
On the third day of Christmas, my lodge bestowed on me 3 burning tapers,
2 Saints John, further light in Ma-son-ree.
On the 4th day of Christmas, my lodge bestowed on me 4 cardinal virtues,
3 burning tapers, 2 Saints John, further light in Ma-son-ree.
On the 5th day of Christmas, my lodge bestowed on me
5 Mason rings, 4 cardinal virtues, 3 burning tapers, 2 Saints John, further light in Ma-son-ree.
On the 6th day of Christmas, my lodge bestowed on me
6 chaplains praying,
5 Mason rings, 4 cardinal virtues, 3 burning tapers, 2 Saints John, further light in Ma-son-ree.
On the 7th day of Christmas, my lodge bestowed on me
7 arts and sciences, chaplains praying, 5 Mason rings, 4 cardinal virtues, 3 burning tapers, 2 Saints John, further light in Ma-son-ree.
On the 8th day of Christmas, my lodge bestowed on me
8 goats a milking, 7 arts and science, 6 chaplains praying, 5 Mason rings, 4 cardinal virtues, 3 burning tapers, 2 Saints John, further light in Ma-son-ree.
On the 9th day of Christmas, my lodge bestowed on me 9 masons feasting,
8 goats a milking, 7 arts and science, 6 chaplains praying, 5 Mason rings, 4 cardinal virtues, 3 burning tapers, 2 Saints John, further light in Ma-son-ree.
On the 10th day of Christmas, my lodge bestowed on me 10 masters leaping,
9 masons feasting, 8 goats a milking, 7 arts and sciences, chaplains praying, 5 Mason rings, 4 cardinal virtues, 3 burning tapers, 2 Saints John, further light in Ma-son-ree.
On the 11th day of Christmas, my lodge bestowed on me 11 tilers tiling,
10 masters leaping, 9 masons feasting, 8 goats a milking, 7 arts and science, 6 chaplains praying, 5 Mason rings, 4 cardinal virtues, 3 burning tapers, 2 Saints John, further light in Ma-son-ree. On the 12th day of Christmas, my lodge bestowed on me 12 craftsmen marching, 11 tilers tiling, 10 masters leaping, 9 masons feasting, 8 goats a milking, 7 arts and sciences, chaplains praying, 5 Mason rings, 4 cardinal virtues, 3 burning tapers, 2 Saints John, further light in Ma-son-ree.
Twas the night before Christmas at Freemason's Hall, where the lodge was busy and the orders were tall. Reams from Grand Lodge, a notice of motion, a ballot or 2, and a pause for devotion to brethren departed of the months gone before, plus a candidate who would soon walk the floor. Our own Junior Warden, when facing the crunch, said, "Let's call off and all go for lunch." The master replied, as masters all do, in hand in a voice reserved for the few, "Before we partake of fellowship, there is a summons to read and a ballot to clear, not to mention the candidate quaking with dread at the stories of whether the goat has been fed."
The master exhorting the brethren to work, with a firm grip on the gavel turned with a jerk. To the secretary putting shine to each lens, polishing both to a luster, and reached for his pens. It's 1/2 the hour, the master then winced at the stuff left to do, and remained unconvinced that the evening would go as smoothly as hoped, since he'd gone to the trouble of feeding the goat.
Though the ballot's behind us and notice is gone, Grand Lodge is finished, but the work still goes on. The inner guard knew, as the tiler did too, that knock, knock, knock was the right thing to do. Side benches slept soundly and were only stirred when a crack of the candidate's knuckles were heard. The slight groan that penetrated lips pursed appeared to the deacon as just a light curse.
Onward they travel, the guide and the man, seeking truth and enlightenment wherever they can. The secrets were given, the grip and the token, obligations were offered, the words then were spoken.
Though never, not once, was one heard to gloat, as the entered apprentice never did meet the goal.
The candidate clear, Junior Warden entrance from the south as to hear the oath we looked forward to right from the start. Happy to meet and sorry to part. Christmas had come to the members that night, as men came together under the light, giving freely of time as a labor of love, as they bent to the task of the Most High above.
To stewards, to deacons, the tiler and guard, the wardens, the master, who all work so hard, to past masters steady, side benchers too.
To treasurer, chaplain, the D.of.C., who help carry the lodge year in and year out, to your family extended a warm Christmas time. Thank the go-to, we've run out of rhyme.
Twas the night before Christmas, and down at the lodge not a gavel was stirring, and in the hodgepodge of aprons and jewels and chairs east and west, you could savor the silence, most gladly divest. All metal and mineral, it mattered not, since Christmas was nigh and the coals were still hot. In the hearth of your homestead, all masons abed, as visions of trestle boards danced in their head. When up on the roof there arose such a clatter, our Tyler jumped up to see what was the matter. He picked up his sword and ran fast to the door. 3 knocks shook the panels, he wondered what for. He answered the knocking with raps of his own, and once the door opened he saw with a moan of delight it was Santa, all jolly and red, except for one notable feature instead. Upon his large finger lie wore what we knew was compass and square on a background of blue. Why, Santa, he shouted and lowered his blade, I see you're a mason, the tiler relayed. He looked toward the master's most dignified chair and said, voice near trembling, most worshipful, there is a gentleman properly clothed at the gate. The master replied, let's allow him, but wait.
You tell me a gentleman, but I don't see his apron beneath that red suit. Can it be our visitor hasn't been properly raised? Must we offer a test that is suitably phrased?
I do beg your pardon, old Santa said quick, as he pulled up his coat and displayed not a stick but a cane with engraving
2 balls did appear, and oh, what an apron he wore and held dear. Adorned like the master, complete with a sign of Lodge number 1, the North Pole on one line. Now let man enter, the master declared, and once in the lodge room the brethren all stared. For Santa was wearing a jewel not seen for many a century there in between. The fur of his coat and the splendid red collar gleamed 2 golden reindeer that shone like $1. It's Donner and Blitzen, who I must confess are actually images brought from the West by my warden, a craftsman like none in the world. And with a great laugh from his bag he unfurled an ear of fine corn and some oil from the east.
My friend, I have plenty. Tonight we will feast
on all that is good. We are Masons, kind sir. A murmur went throughout the lodge, quite a stir, as presents and promises flew from his sack. This Santa Mason showed he had a knack for making this Christmas the best you could glean, and soon even deacons were laughing they'd seen. On this very night only happiness reigned. This jolly Saint Nicholas quickly explained that only a Mason could be so inclined to make all kids happy, make all people find a Christmas so special.
Yes, Santa was right. Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night.
Was evening at North Pole, not a gavel did ring. The brethren in silence let Nick do his thing. The aprons were hung by the brethren with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The officers nestled all snug in their chairs, while visions of trestle boards danced unawares. And I in my Masonic regalia too had just settled in for a candidate review. When out on the roof there arose such a clatter, I sprang to the window to see what was the matter. Up to the chimney Nick came with a bound, a worshipful master, North Pole Lodge renowned. His face was broad with a round belly jolly. He shook the snow off like a verdant red holly. Chubby and plump in his uniform bright, his apron adorned with symbols of light. A compass and square on his large chest now shone, tokens of craft where his virtues are known. He's the master of lodge at North Pole, it's true, delivering presents to Masons and some chosen few. For those who live upright with rectitude bold, who aid widows, the orphans, the downtrodden, we're told. He rewards their selfless, unfailing grace with gifts given freely from his wide snowy place. From the northeast corner of the world's wide stage, he travels ever eastward, this wise seasoned sage. His journey's a symbol, a tradition held dear, with brotherly love that lasts the whole year. He brings not just toys, but lessons profound in mystery, charity, and fellowship found. With open hands, he teaches the art of brotherly love that dwells in the heart. As the clock struck the hour, Saint Nick gave a nod. With brisk, jolly manners, he opened the lodge. And as I watched him begin, with a nod and a smile, he picked up his gavel and grinned all the while. Let us begin this meeting, no time for delay. If the candidate's worthy, let's approve him this day. The brethren all murmured and rose from their seats. At the ballot box waiting, they gave their receipts. He signaled for silence, lodge voting complete. The brethren sat down and all took their seats. With a hearty command, he called for assent to make him a Mason. Their trust was well spent. With a nod and a smile, the lodge gave consent. The brother to be joined with Masonic intent. The master then gavelled with a firm, joyful sound, and the lodge was adjourned with peace all around. Saint Nick tiptoed out, his mission complete. Back to his sleigh, a reindeer-powered fleet. With a wink and a whistle, he soared off in flight. Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night.
'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the lodge not a Mason was stirring, except for old Tyler Hodge. The old Tyler was perched on the roof with great care, as he searched for base cowens amid neighbors' crass stares. And he also looked toward the heavens for some sign of Saint Nick. Worried the frozen slate tiles would make his landing too slick. Fearful that St. Nicholas would fly down a roof sharply pitched, thought it best to open the lodge room lest he fall in a ditch. He knew that the chimney was blocked down below, where a cold barren fireplace no longer did glow. And fearing old St. Nicholas just might make a mistake and descend down that chimney not knowing it's fake. And oh, what a mess if St. Nick should get stuck. All the kids in the world would be plumb out of luck. So Hodge stood his post bravely way into the night, his eyes scanning upwards to spot Rudolph's red light. The hour was late and the moon risen high, when a flicker of movement caught old Hodge's eye. The jingle of bells was a sign crystal clear that jolly St. Nicholas soon would be here. His head on a swivel, Hodge looked down and around, but nowhere in sight could those sleigh bells be found. And just when he thought it a trick of his mind, a reindeer appeared with a sleigh right behind. Santa soared overhead, to his team gave a whistle, looping up and around, they came down like a missile. Then pulling up short with a crack of his whip, Santa settled his reindeer and sleigh in a zip. Nick ran toward the chimney, but the sprightly old elf saw Hodge with sword wave and stopped his folly itself. The chimney's all fouled up, I swear that it's true, and if you try to climb down it, you'll be stuck there like glue. With a look of surprise, St. Nick drew to a halt, while Hodge frantically told of the brick chimney's fault. With a quick nod of thanks, Santa turned on the dot, leapt hopped into his sleigh with a crack like a shot. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donder and Blitzen. The reindeer took off and soared into the sky, but not before Nick gave a wink of his eye. And old Hodge beamed with pride, for he knew in his heart that he had now played a most critical part in the story of Christmas, at least for that year, though he knew it unlikely that people would hear. In that he was right, for his tale was ne'er known by the children who since have gone on and grown. But one night in the lodge a strange letter was found, which the secretary read, and us all did astound. From Santa himself, from the very North Pole, the exploits of Hodge, the missive extolled. So I'm telling this story to people who might never know a Freemason save Christmas one night.
Stranger in town, alone and downcast, jaded and weary from troubles long past. One cold Christmas Eve, he knocked at a door, invited to feast and perhaps something more. A humble lodge, old, bare and yet bright, beckoned him through the dim candlelight. Come share with us, mister, a voice softly said. There's plenty to eat, join with us, break bread. He entered the lodge through an old painted door. Bare walls, they were dressed with a rug on the floor. Holly and garlands and ribbons quite bright, with savory smells awaking his nostrils' delight. A long wooden table brimmed with cheer, roast turkey, glazed ham, all abundantly near. Red tangy cranberries, they're shining sweet, sweet carrots with roasted potatoes replete. Pudding with plums of rich creamy design, a feast that was sure to please body and mind. Whispering voices filled the air as they bowed their heads silently downward in prayer, giving thanks to heaven for this bountiful feast, shared equally by all from greatest to least. Their faces shone by the candles' warm glow as they passed the hot dishes each to and fro. Though many had little nor wealth there to spare, tonight they would feast inside the lodge there. Then spoke a lodge elder with discernment of old, life's lessons far richer than silver and gold. For a godly man must walk upright, be a steadfast fellow, guided by light. These tools we use living life's plan, to help shape the heart, to help us to stand. The compasses show your life has bounds. Walk firm and true on level grounds. The square instructs the honest heart. Stay steadfast, faithful for your part. The plum reveals the upright way, in justice, honor, and truth each day. The level teaches all the same. No man is higher entitled name. Now take these tools and make your way in faith and love through night and day. Live by the square and compasses grand, to honor the craft with working hands. His doubts gave way to something warm. A quiet peace began to form. He saw the meaning beyond the feast. In brotherly love his spirit increased. Humbled he knelt and made his plea. Accept me, brothers, let me be a Mason true by day and night, to walk in truth and embrace the light. Let me step forth to live this way, in faith and love throughout the day. I'll walk by the square and compass grand, and labor hard with heart and hand. This Christmas tale of light and grace found peaceful calm in a Mason's place, a lodge where hearts and hopes entwine, and true Christmas spirit forever shine. It is the time of year when the brethren rejoice and sing carols of praise in resounding voice. Days of merriment and long nights of cheer, as we all await the happy new year. It is a time of family and lifelong friends, a time of happiness and to make amends. Roast turkey and baubles and the nutcracker sweet, we each have our own way to make Christmas complete. As we stroll through this happy month of December, find time to pause and take time to remember that distinguishing sign of a Freemason's heart, those acts of charity, how great they are. As your family gathers round your Christmas tree and the children play with giggles of glee, spare a thought for the poor, the man with no shoes, whose daily meal is less than your dues. Remember also the grand lodge above and the supreme great architect's act of love, and practice those virtues we hold so true. Have some fun, but let temperance chasten you. And during this season of peace and joy, look well to our future, the girl and boy. Then wonder what lessons you may them teach, and with your guidance what heights they may reach.
In brotherhood's embrace we stand as one, from lodge to home till all the work is done. With open hearts and hands joined firm and strong, we celebrate where all the souls belong.
This Christmas brings the gift beyond the cheer, a bond of love that lasts throughout the year. Our fraternity's gift, peace on earth to all. So to all of my brethren from far and wide, whether your Christmas be snow or hot and dry, may the architect grant his celestial boon and keep your good health till we meet again soon. Take care of self and those you find dear. Keep this festive spirit throughout the next year. Look toward your next date with our happy band, till our next merry meeting. Apron, heart and hand. We'll gather all within the Mason's hall, with wives and children and brothers all. Prepare the festive scene with care and cheer. Let every voice ring out the season here, with laughter bright and hearts both warm and tall. Together we'll adorn each nook and wall, for Christmas has come to Mason's Hall. with peace on earth to bless us all. We'll twine some holly on the chandelier.
We'll hang a Merry Christmas.
We'll hang a Merry Christmas on the wall.
Remember Brothers Christmas.
Remember, brothers, Christmas time is near. Go get some tissue, decorate the hall. But oh, my brothers, let that not be all. Twine something more than holly berries here. Yes, Christ as well as Christmas time, recalling all our cheer. Twine something more than holly, twine an arm
Around an erring brother, round the wheel.
Not all the berries from the field or farm. So well of Christ and Christmas time we'll speak. Fare forth beyond the lodge room, let us see some sadness out, and with the magic charm of Christmas, drive the teardrop from the cheek.
From hearts alive,
We'll trim the pine and light the candles bright. We'll hang the wreaths along each polished wall. Remember, brothers, Christmas brings delight. Bring joy and laughter, welcome one and all. But oh, my brothers, hear the festive call.
deck more than rooms in gauze.
Deck more than rooms with garlands green and white. Yes, lodge and kin together shall install the warmth of light. We'll wrap the gifts, prepare the table spread, with wives and children singing carols clear. Not only tinsel ornaments, but bread of fellowship to last throughout the year. Reach out with hearts, bring those in need near. Beyond the lodge where goodwill's freely fed, with brotherhood and love our Christmas cheer shines bright, sincere. We'll gather all within the Mason's hall, with wives and children and brothers all. Prepare the festive scene with care and cheer. Let every voice ring out the season here, with laughter bright and hearts both warm and tall. Together we'll adorn each nook and wall, for Christmas has come to Mason's Hall, with peace on earth to bless us all.
Coming this Christmas to a lodge or theater near you.
This holiday season, mistletoe meets masonry. The North Pole isn't just cold, it's ours.